Hi, this is Sahara playing Avadon 3, the Warborn, and we are back in Banatok's stead, and we are going to go talk to the mother about rescuing her son. But then I remembered we had that quest for the fruit, and I think that was down here somewhere. The fruit for pickles. I thought I could have sworn she said we were supposed to come down to the northwest or something. I don't know. But then I saw this door, and I can't remember where we tried getting in here. Or did we come in here? I don't remember that either. But I thought she said the fruit trees were down here in the north. Yeah, we did come in here. Okay. But what was her pickles thing? She asked me to help harvest the village fruit before it... I could have swore she said it was northwest. It was somewhere to the north, either west or south. And I thought maybe something would open up for that. But I don't see where anything is opened up. We picked up almost all the fruit we've run across. I don't know. That's out. Oh well. Time to go to... Are we... Wait a minute. Am I in the right area? Oh god, I went to the wrong area. Jeez, I thought I went to, Oh, never mind. I'm gonna pause while I get us to the right area. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're in Banatok's stead, and we're ready to go into the Chieftain's Hall to speak to Tilla. Ooh, there's Gret, her son. You return to Chief Tilla. She is far less upset than she was when you last left her. Gret stands nearby, quiet and chastised. That explains it. I see Gret made it here safely. Chief Tilla nods. I am grateful. I have spoken to my son. He knows that if he dares tempt Avadon to destroy us again, I will make sure he pays personally. It will not happen again. She glares at Gret. He nods slightly. Do you have more information for me? Holding back would be unwise. Now she looks scared. Weeks of terror have eroded away most of her fabled Cimmerian bravado. If I wouldn't tell you what I know to save my son, why do you think I would hide it from you now? I have nothing more to give. All right. I found these coded pages. Can you tell me about them? She looks at the papers. This code is unknown to me. I don't even recognize the characters. I can't help you. I am sorry. Alright, I need nothing else from you. Thank you, Han. If I have more to tell you, I will send word. Okay, let's talk to him. Once again, you meet Gret, Chief Tilla's hot-headed son, stands to the side of her throne. He is quiet, no doubt because he was clearly instructed to be so. When you greet him, he says, Greetings, Han. I am only observing. I have nothing to say. What are you doing? I am watching and learning. That is all. Chief Tilla adds, He is not ready to rule this stead. I'm trying to change this. Gret could not possibly look more embarrassed. I'd like to discuss the war. I'm sorry. My chief has told me to direct any questions you have to her. I am not allowed to speak for my stead. Chief Tilla says, I can help you with any questions, Han. Alright, that's it. Good day then. So now I think... I still don't understand. Maybe I have to go back to the head woman. The Cimmerian Scout, I gotta talk to her. I think maybe I got what she needs. Okay. I don't know if I have anything for him. Abdu's intelligence. Okay. Alright, so next time I go back, I'm going to have to check with all those people to get caught up. But let me talk to the head woman. And she is down here. Because I do have some pickles. I just don't know how many she needs. And I don't know, I can't remember where she said to get them from. Head woman, here we go. Okay, I have collected the fruit for your pickles. She looks over at the fruit baskets you brought and looks surprised. A hand stooped to help us? I can die now that I've seen everything. She inspects the fruit you've collected. A start, but not enough to last us enough this winter. Get more. Okay. So, did I get anything from that? Most likely not. But I got rid of all my fruit. So I gotta pick them up as I go along. What was I looking for? Oh, that's it. I was gonna see pickles. So I don't get paid, I guess, until I get them all, until I get the whole basket full. Okay, so now we're gonna go down here and leave to go back to Camp Nightshade, which is where I went to by accident. And then we're going to go talk to the commander, and then I will update everybody else's quest. Okay. I don't know if there's any other place other down here that would even be closer. This is just a really inconvenient. Was it maybe from up top? I don't know. I have you just running all over. Okay, here we go. So as soon as I come in here, maybe she's going to have more hands for me when I get back to her. Do I have any special thing for Nicodermus? I don't think I do, but I can enchant some of my augment, some more of my equipment. Since I have switched some of it up. Come on. Here we go. Oops. You return to Camp Nightshade only to find that it has gone insane. After months of no reinforcements or direct guidance from Avadon, it has begun to rain. New hands are running around, setting up tents and shouting orders at each other. Piles of supplies are everywhere. You stand there stunned, unsure what is going on. Then a passing hand says to an eye, "Redbeard is in the Keeper's Hall. Get him paper and pens." Redbeard? Redbeard is here? Now? You see Torch ahead on the path, struggling to carry a box of goods. Maybe he knows more. You look around the transformed camp. Well, yeah, look at all those tents out here now. And that looks like a wizard or a mage. Trying to make sense of its sudden transformation. One happily familiar face emerges from the chaos. Torch walks slowly by, gamely pushing a wheelbarrow heavy with supplies. When he sees you, he sets down his load and wipes his brow. "Sahara, you are back safely. I am glad to see it." He looks back over his shoulder at the frenzied activity. "Quite a change, eh? Not what we expected." What is going on? What? You didn't? Of course. How would you know? Redbeard is here. The Keeper of Avadon has come. Redbeard is here? I'd call him Keeper if I were you, but yes, he arrived yesterday, came with soldiers and supplies, and immediately took control. Commander Cersei handed over control personally. She looked sick about it, but what could she do? It's a confusing mess. He gave some orders. You should probably know about them. Where is Commander Cersei now? In her office, staying out of the way. Wise, if you ask me. She's like me. She's not a hand. She's just hiding from the politics. Say the wrong thing now, and you in your head might end up on the block. Why is this mess confusing? Because Redbeard was thrown out of Avadon. The Pack's mighty ruling council threw him out on his ear and replaced him with an acting keeper. POTUS is his name. Don't know anything about him. And how does this affect me? Well, legally you should ignore Redbeard's orders. Do that though, and he'll probably have you killed. Tough choice. Glad I'm not you. So, what are the orders? Redbeard wants all hands to report to him immediately. He wants reports, intelligence. At least that's my guess. So what should I do? No idea. I hope whatever you choose, you survive. Where is Redbeard? torch points to the north. In the newly opened, hastily cleaned Keeper's Hall. I need to get back to work. The harder I labor, the less of a chance anyone asks my political views. Oh, and I have one more bit of good news. Well, I'm sure I'll be happy to hear it. The back entrance out the west gate, we finally cleared the rock away. Turns out the last thing Redbeard wanted was extra escape routes, so there's a faster way to get out. Oh, I'm sorry. So the first thing Redbeard wanted was extra escape routes, so there's a faster way to get out if you want it. Good luck. Oh, and one other thing. When you've met Redbeard, if you survive, Commander Cersei did want to talk to you about something. He nods to you, holds the handles of his wheelbarrow, and returns to work. So, Avadon is here. Nightshade Perimeter. Once Redbeard arrives at camp, Nightshade Commander Cersei had a lot more time on her hands. Now she has plans to improve the camp's defenses, and she wants your help. I don't want to help her. No, I do. But look at all these people everywhere. Okay, so, okay. How do you feel about Redbeard being here? I hate it. Avadon is needed, and it is weak and pitiful. Serving two masters made us weaker still. Oh well, at least it solved the mystery. Mystery? The mystery of what happened to Redbeard after he fled, after Protus replaced him. Turns out Redbeard was running around and causing trouble. Such a huge surprise. Okay. You have more work for me? I might. Not yet. Let me ask around. I have heard rumors. Okay. We need to come in here because we need to see if we have all his stuff for the till. Or for his steel, I should say. Can't get there from where you are. Okay. Alright. Can I trade with you? You look tired. Are you alright? Where's you're counted? What is it you need? Well, so it's not what I need? Or maybe it's because I don't have it. Maybe that's the problem. Do I have it? No, I don't. Alright, so I gotta go out the door and get it from my... She's got part of it. I know she does. She's got, no, maybe she doesn't have all of it. She's got it. She has the alchemy, skills, the beaker, and, okay, that, oh, I don't have enough room. And I don't. So let's, why do I, why did I put this one on? I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put Wand of Fire over here so I can get that, this. I know I don't have enough. Okay, oops. And the mortar. I don't know if he needs that or not. Okay, so hopefully I've got everything he needs. Okay, so I have the alchemy equipment you asked for. His face lights up with excitement, but then he looks at the equipment. It's a good start, but I don't see the exact valves and bits of tubing I need. Come back when you have more. What? Valves and bits of tubing. If you would have told me what you needed. So, okay, he didn't need the mortar. He didn't need the skills. Oops, wait a minute, I can sell the skills. Yes, and I can sell that too. Alright. So I need to talk to the Cimmerian Scout. She is over here. Let her know that her brother more or less spit on her, and he did. Disowned her. Okay. Alright. I delivered your letter. She looks angry, but not at you. Still, the pig-headed fool. I was hoping the war would have beat some sense into him. Thank you for trying, Han. I'll just have to live and deliver myself to them. I owe you a debt for that. I can't pay you, but I do owe you. And does that get rid of it? Are we done with that now? Yes, we are. Okay, we're done. So I feel sorry for her. Alright, so now we need to talk to Avadon, see if he has any updates for us. Then we're going to go to the Commander Cersei. At least now I can find him. I know what he looks like. I won't be chasing her around. Okay. Hello, Cersei. I know you always walk through here. Come on. There you are. Not Cersei, I'm sorry. Avadon. Oh, come on. There you are. How do you feel about Redbeard being here? Is no matter to me. Keeper Redbeard, acting Keeper Protoss, strange decisions, breaking of laws, all things of opinion am I. Opinion does not matter. Why not? I am I. I gain facts. Only facts. Hearts of Avadon, they give opinions. I just tend to my scrolls. Also helps me not get executed for wrong words, yes? That's so true. Okay, I'd love to give you more help. You are going many times into Chimeria. I am waiting to see where you go. Come back later. Alright. So still come back later, which means I'm not experienced enough. Or I'm not going to a place he wants me to go to, so I suppose I should have waited for my new assignment before I... Ooh, that gate is open now. Cool, which means I'll be going to the east, or to the west now. So let's talk to the commander. Alright. Okay. I have obtained valuable intelligence while helping Chief Tilla. You return to the office of Commander Cersei. You expected her to be surprised by Redbeard. Instead, she is stunned and horrified. When she looks up, it takes a few moments for her to recognize you. Oh, Sahara, you are back. I assume you met with success. I have to change now. I advise you. The political situation, as you know, has changed dramatically. I have to change how I advise you. Okay. I have obtained valuable intelligence while helping Chief Tilla. Events have become too important for me to be involved. Redbeard has made it clear that I am not significant while he is here. You should take anything you have learned to him immediately. Where is he? He is in the Keeper's Hall. She laughs quietly. They are finally being used. All those years maintaining them, and I never thought I would see the day. Anyway, leave here. Go straight north. The Keeper's Hall is there. Redbeard is within, waiting for you. What did you think of Redbeard's arrival? This is a hard question. You are putting me in a difficult place. Why? Because I have been put in the middle. Legally, Redbeard is still the Keeper of Avadon, as he was never killed. However, the Pact declares that acting Keeper Protoss is my true commander. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to get my soldiers killed. So what have you selected? Well, Redbeard is here right now, and his tendency to kill deserters is well known. Therefore, I have little choice. Please don't hurt me. No, I'm not going to hurt you. Is there anything else I can do for you? I am pleased that you ask. If you do have the time to spare, there is a way that you can help to protect this fort. In return, I can help you. I can slip you some of the new supplies Redbeard brought. What can I do for you? Worryingly, Nicrodemius has decided that this camp now needs stronger protection. We have been given a series of ruined stones. When they are placed in the correct arrangements around the camp, we will be, I don't know, helped? She removes a gray stone covered with ruins from her desk. Then she hands it to you, very, very carefully. Then she marks a location on your map. Take this stone and bury it in the grove to the northeast, the one with 3 old crumbling pillars. This will be part of the defenses. Just take the rock and bury it? Pretty much. I don't know why. Nicodemous suggested I use hands for the task. Seems pretty simple. What exactly will happen when the rock is buried? I don't know. When I asked Nicodemus, he was vague. Okay. So, interesting. But she didn't show up in here. So, why didn't she show up in here? Do I have a special item now? Charged stone. Okay. Redbeard has replaced me. So now I need to go to, where are we at? 21 minutes. So we have time to go to, that's the quartermaster. I know it wasn't here. Yeah. This is it. So now I get to meet Redbeard. Though I have met him before in Avadon 1 and Avadon 2. This is the Keeper's Hall. Every Avadon outpost has one, in case the Keeper has to visit. This Keeper's Hall is for the first time active. Serious, dangerous guards wait outside. When you approach, they step aside. Redbeard is expecting you. Alright. We get to finally go in. Alrighty. What do we see here? Oh, let us in. I didn't think you would. Well, nothing I can use. You enter the Keeper's Hall for the first time. Redbeard, one of the 2 men competing for the title of Keeper of Avadon, is sitting at the end of a long table. Well, I don't see him sitting, he's standing right there. The table is dimly lit, which is good. It gives you time to quietly compose yourself and control your terror. Redbeard's tendency to utterly destroy those he suspects is well known. Redbeard isn't ready for you. He is talking to 2 hands. You don't recognize them. They must be part of his large entourage. You quietly approach. Alright, it's on its own now. Go out and set up camp. I'll send someone to direct you. Yes, Keeper, yes, Keeper. Okay. Redbeard sits down, grabs a scroll, and crosses something off. Such an inadequate outpost. Have to make it work, he says to nobody in particular. Then he adds without looking at you. Next. Alrighty, I guess I'm next. But you're not sitting, you're standing. I don't know, they don't know how to make him sit, so. He looks like the same Redbeard. You quietly approach Redbeard, Keeper of Avadon, and arguably the most terrifying person in the known lands. For 50 years, he has freely used violence and fear to keep peace in the pact. You are disappointed. Instead of a towering ogre, you find a frail old man. He is sitting hunched in his chair, squinting to read the scrolls piled in his lap. Even in the dim light, you see that his famed red hair is streaked with gray. When you get close, the Keeper of the Black Fortress still hasn't noticed you. Greetings, Keeper Redbeard. Redbeard's head snaps up. He squints at you. Another hand, yes? You have the look. Name? When he talks, his voice is deep and confident. In fact, within moments of seeing you, he begins to undergo a powerful transformation. I am Sahara. His eyes flicker down to one of his scrolls. Ah, yes, one of the few hands that hasn't reported. Good, I want to meet all hands under my command here. As he talks, he changes. He sits up straighter. His gaze is sharp. You would have sworn that his hair was tinted gray, but that must have been a trick of this light. It is the fiery red that is his most noted quality. There is a long pause while he consults his record. As he reads, you find yourself feeling very anxious. This is the Redbeard you have heard stories of, the bloody scourge of the pact. You have been to Kilmaria. I am very interested in what you have learned. Do you have a report? I do have a report for you. Excellent. The other hands have been painfully unproductive. I hope you can give me good news. First, however, you and I need to have a brief conversation. A few minor chain of command issues need to be clarified. He says this in a casual, offhand way, but the intent way he watches you instantly puts you on your guard. Okay. Yes? I am the keeper of the Black Fortress. I have been so since long before you were born. It is a lifetime appointment. For centuries, the law of the pact was that only my death could remove me from my post. Hanbar's council recently illegally removed me from my post. I was replaced by acting keeper Protus. Have you heard of this? I heard a few things, yes. I would have expected no less. In fact, a denial of this basic fact would be very suspicious. So far, I find you adequate. I have a question for you. Okay, what is it? He rises from his throne. Any traces of weakness or age are gone. Power radiates off of him. He calmly rests his hand on the pommel of his great sword. I am Redbeard. I am the true keeper of Avadon according to our laws. More importantly, I am your commander. Sahara, you and I are going to do great things. We are going to end this bloody war and save the pact. First, however, I need to know that your loyalties are not divided. I ask you, will you follow my orders without question? Will you fight and risk all to serve Avadon and the pact under my instruction? Wow. Okay. If you aren't the full keeper anymore, I can't serve you. You are here and Protus is not. You are the true keeper of Avadon. I will follow you. Well, that's... with following the first one and the second one, yes, he is a true keeper. And that is the law. He would have to be dead before they can replace him, and he's not dead. He got ousted by Hanbar's council. I don't know what happened at the end of Avadon 2 because I haven't got to that part yet. Because of the fight getting to Fort Foresight. It was more than I could handle, so I'm putting that off. But I knew Protus was behind some of this, and I don't like him. He's a snake. He was trying to buy my loyalty in Avadon in the second one. You are the true keeper of Avadon. I will follow you. Redbeard nods slowly and sits back down. You have given your word. That is all I need and all I can ask. Time will show if you are sincere. Now, to business. Redbeard now likes you more. Answers to your questions will sometimes affect what characters think of you and how they treat you. I was being truthful, though. Based on the... I know there are some people... There are some gamers that have killed him in Avadon 1. He came back in Avadon 2, even though they killed him. And obviously in Avadon 2, I'm sure he got killed by... If they were given the option to kill him, they killed him. But still, here he is. So, he resurrects. So it doesn't do any good to kill him. But I do believe in him. Do things need to change? Yes. Alright. Business? I'm sure there is much you wish to know. I am sure you want to fight for the pact. I am very sure you want to end this miserable war. The Farlands will be crushed. So will all rebels. So will all four matters of civil war. You are lucky, Sahara. You are here at a glorious time. Working together, we will save the pact. So let us speak. I understand that Cersei sent you out to gather information. I want to know what you learned. He can be a little arrogant and overbearing. I have returned from Cameria with information. I see. Please tell me everything. Spare no detail. It is very important. You tell Redbeard about everything that happened. He listens with rapt attention. You found some coded papers in the Camarian scout camp, yes? Let me have them. You hand them over. Will those papers be helpful? They might be. I still have eyes loyal to me. I will have them get to work immediately. We need to know what Daedalus is planning. He consults his notes. Now then, this chieftain's son, Gret, trying to help Daedalus, what happened to him? I spared him. A fair decision, possibly wise. He deserves to die, of course, but we can use him as leverage over... He checks his notes. Chief Tyra? No, Tilla. Threat of her son's death will motivate her well. I am pleased, Sahara. It is good to have reliable hands. Necessary, in fact. I can make use of you. You can? Can and will. From now on, you serve me. You answer to me. When you are confused, come to me and only me for orders. Prepare, Sahara. We are going to destroy the worm Daedalus and end this war. A great work is about to begin. I want to know more about the war. You are reasonable. There are currently 4 major fronts of the war. Chimeria, the Whittlelim Rebellion to the south, the Warborn of the southeast, the armies of the Taiwan Empire to the east. As a hand, you should know of all of them. I'd like to know more about Chimeria. There are books scattered about this fort. If you read them, you will learn much about the current situation. However, I can spare time to discuss some details. Chimeria is one of the Farlands. Once it was united with the Whittlelim, then they split apart and took very different paths. So why did they split apart? Centuries ago, they came into contact with the states to the east. Draman, Taiwan, and Kiladeria have a great faith in technology, stone buildings, and massive cities. The Whittlelim stuck to their traditional ways, placing faith in clans, nature, and powerful magic. Chimerians envied those to the east. They turned from their shamans to stone and steel. Why is Chimeria Farland? When the Chimerians began to make their own fortresses, smithies, and cities, they took the natural next step in this achievement. They tried to form an empire. They chose to attack the Whittlelim and the Hochlandians. The leaders of their steads became bloody and cruel. They were too violent and greedy to be trusted as a member of the pact. Are they that way now? It doesn't matter. Open arms within, the stone wall beyond. They made their choice when the pact was formed. They are closed to us now. Might they ever stop being a Farland? No, the pact can barely stay together as it is. We can't afford to introduce confusion. Who should be part of us? Who shouldn't? It is too much. Chimeria was excluded, and excluded it must remain. Wow, it's pretty black and white. Can I know more about you? What is it about hands? He lets out a long sigh. You always want to know more about me. Understand me. Is it curiosity? A crude attempt to gain favor? I will tell you all you need to know about me. Yes? I am no longer human. I am nothing but a force. I am vengeance personified. I am a tool of the pact, nothing else. Now let's discuss something significant. Time is short. I am no longer human. He's got a lot of magic around him. I think that's probably true, because he keeps regenerating. I want to learn about Avadon. You have never been there, yes? You nod. I can tell. Had you seen this place, its grandeur, you could never say the word Avadon with any tinge of awe. Even I still feel it. What is Avadon? It is a tower, an impregnable fortress. It is also an enforcer. It watches the pact from above, looks for threats to safety and unity, and destroys them. We live in a hole in the law. We make our own law for a greater good. We live in the hole in a... How was Avadon when you were driven out? It was weak. It was a shell. Traitors and the agents of Daedalus attacked us. Much of the Black Fortress was reduced to rubble. Then Hanbar's council, jealous of my power, withheld the resources we needed to rebuild. Then they blamed me for being unable to solve the problems they kept me from solving and threw me out. He sighs. I hate politicians. I so agree. How is Avadon doing now? I don't know. I have not been there in well over a year. I'm sure it is crumbling. The only reason the leaders of the pact put that lickspittle Protus in place was so that my mighty fortress could be allowed to decay. Tell me more about Protus. I made him a heart, a direct advisor to me. He was weak, but not foolish. He served well. I don't think he planned to betray me until Hanbar's council tempted him with my position. He did betray me in the end, but I spared his life. Avadon does need a keeper, after all. I gave him one of my necklaces of office to show that he should be obeyed until my return. Okay, so I need to get my new orders. Then I can tell you why I have come here. Our war with the Farlands is a stalemate. One push could lead us to victory. We are hunting a Farlander, a villain from the Taiwan Empire named Dallas. Dallas is trying to maintain the alliance against us. We must stop him. Tell me more about Dallas. Be assured you will learn plenty, all in good time. And how should I begin? First, you must meet the resources I have provided for you. I sent 3 hands here ahead of me. I brought 2 more with me. Their names are Ruddle and Selena. They are outside, camped next to the other hands. Go meet them now, then return to me. He waves you off. So, that is my Cimmerian Council. Redbeard has learned that Dallas, okay, Redbeard bought. So I'm going to get to meet my 2 new hands, and this has gotten a little longer because of all the dialogue. So I'm going to go ahead and close this episode down now. And when we return, I will be meeting my 2 new, I can't even think now, I'm tired. 2 new party members, so hands. One's going to be a Tinker Mage, and one will be a Shadow Walker. No, I'm sorry, Shaman, because we don't have the Shaman yet or the Tinker Mage. So, if you enjoyed this episode, click like, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Sahara out.